Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. United Community Bank, an independent family-owned and operated bank committed to empowering customers to achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Daryl Day. We're talking about the 63rd annual Turkey Day celebration coming up July 28th through the 30th. Well, welcome to the program, Daryl.
Thank you.
And I know this year you are going to be running the tractor show.
Well, going to give it a try.
And, over the years, I've seen you there with some equipment. What kind of machinery do you have?
I've got a miniature steam engine I had there 1 year. I had a little garden tractor 1 year. 1 year we made hot dogs with an engine, I believe. Don't know what else I brought. I can't remember. Something different every year I try.
Well, and I know you got a nice old Chevy or GMC pickup, too.
Yeah, 59 Chevy four-wheel drive. Originally from Vergus. It was bought new in Pelican. I'll maybe get that fired up too and pull the trailer.
Now, does that have a Chevy engine in it, or is it all stock yet?
Yeah, it's 100% original. All I need is hubcaps for it and a radio antenna. It would be just the way it came from the factory.
That's amazing. You know how that goes. You know that something like that would still be in the area
and survive. It's called a NAPCO conversion. Until 1960, Chevrolet sent their pickups to NAPCO in Minneapolis and had the four-wheel drive put in them. I think from 58 and 59 was the years they did that.
Yeah, I remember those, nice trucks. And, of course, we'll get back to the tractors. The tractor show is going to be on Sunday morning, and that's 9 to 12, right?
Yep, I guess that's correct. Registration starting around 8.
And how do they get a hold of you, Daryl?
My number is 218-396-0431. Not much to really do, just show up with a tractor and we'll get something lined up.
Well, now, what is the oldest piece of equipment that you have yourself?
Oh, boy. I got a 1908 air motor gas engine that was bought new in Vergus. That's probably the oldest thing I have.
So was that bought at the old hardware store then?
That was bought at the blacksmith shop right by where the Tesoro station is.
Yeah, so that's 109 years ago.
I guess so, yep.
How's it run?
Runs great. Haven't run it for a few years, but I know it would start right up.
And that's just a single-cylinder engine?
One cylinder, 1 horsepower. It's an 8-cycle. Instead of firing every other revolution, it fires every 4th revolution.
So that'd be like a hit and miss, right?
Hit and miss governor, but 8-cycle besides, yes.
That's unusual. I never knew they made an 8-cycle engine.
I think Air Motor's the only one I know of that did that.
Well, this is going to be an interesting deal, So you people out there, you need to think about coming to Turkey Days for the 63rd annual so you can see some of this equipment that Daryl has. And maybe he'll bring that pickup because I'd sure like to look at that pickup. I used to have a 59 myself.
Yeah, I'll get that going then.
And, it's always interesting to see what everybody brings because there's all kinds of stuff that shows up. And everybody's kind of getting their stuff ready for roll-log, too, so it's nice some of them get it out a little early and bring it to Frazee. Well, I appreciate you being on the program, Daryl.
Yep, thank you.
And with that, we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee.
Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar, perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event. Frazee Community Club, people and business coming together to make the community fun, friendly, and thriving. Become a member and help support your community. Frazee Vergus Forum, locally owned and operated, bringing you news for the Lakes area in print or online. Subscribe today, FrazeeForum.com.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Thaddeus Helmer. Howdy, sir.
Hi.
And, I see that you're going to be running the 3-on-3 basketball this year.
That is correct. It's the first year back. I know they've had some issues with it in the past, so have a history of basketball in my background, and
I wonder why.
It's probably because of the height. My family all has height, so basketball comes natural.
I can see that from here.
Yes.
And so now I see that this is going to be from 10 to 4.
Yes, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., depending on how many teams we have at the high school. Red and green gyms. I got them both locked down, ready to go. So looking forward to having some basketball and see how it goes.
Now, if they want to contact you about the event, how do they get a hold of you?
My phone number is on all flyers. It's also my cell phone, 763-232-6132. That's the best way to get a hold of me. I can give you registration information. Just call me.
Now, have you been getting any calls so far?
None so far yet. So we're just hoping that we can maybe kick it off this year and see what we get.
Well, you know, I do the Sandcastle, which is on Fridays, you know, and that's like at 2 p.m., you know, and a lot of times about 1 o'clock that day, I am getting calls yet about can we still enter the Sandcastle?
Registration same day, that's fine. You call me that morning, you decide that you want to get 4 people and play basketball. We have 3 age groups. We have 12 and under, so try to keep it fair for the younger kids. 13 to 17, so the teenager, high school, you know, age range, and then 18 plus, so some of the people like myself who still love playing basketball can enjoy it as well.
Oh, we've got some basketball players around here that are in their 70s.
Hey, that works for me. I don't care. I play rooster ball at the elementary school during the winter months, and we have a few gentlemen who are in their 70s, and we still play basketball. So feel free to come out.
Yeah, and that's really interesting, you know, because you know, when you think about all the issues, you know, that go along with playing basketball long term, you know, like, you know, shin splints, knee issues, hip issues, and having somebody that can still play in their 70s is amazing.
Yeah, yes, it is. I've had 4 knee surgeries, so I know what happens when you play too much basketball, but there's something about the sport that makes you keep on playing.
Well, I think this is great, you know, and so all you people, you know, this is going to be a fun time, you know, and we have pre-events starting, you know. Kickoff party is on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m., and that'll be at the VFW. They're having a party there, and of course the Mystery Gobbler. And this year our grand marshals are Ken and Avis Honey. Miss Frazee, outstanding team, Cassidy Shipman will be there. Miss Frazee, Morgan Liney will be there. And on Friday, we start out the day with a 12 to 3 let's go fishing pontoon rides on Town Lake. You know, so there are a lot of things for pizza eating contest, old time dance, VFW dance, and family night, outdoor inflatables. You know, will be down adjacent to Harvest Fellowship Church that day. So there's all kinds of stuff going on for 3 days and more. So come on down to Frazee. Bring your basketball shoes so you can play ball with Thaddeus there. Any final comments, sir?
No, let's play some basketball.
I appreciate you being on the program.
Thank you.
And with that, we'll catch you. Well, let's put it this way. Pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbors. And we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.